Hi there, welcome to the channel. In this video, we are going to talk about starting your real estate business, and we are going to show you some experiences that we have had with our friends and our clients, and even our own experiences throughout this channel. That's exactly what you're going to have. So we're going to show you how we got started with no money, and we're going to look at the kind of skills that is needed and necessary to start this business. Okay, so before we get started, please, I want you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and hit the notification bell, all right? So that you will be notified when we get new videos. All right, so back to our story. So we are going to talk about the real estate business because most people don't know that it is said that 90% of millionaires and billionaires in the world have real estate as part of their business portfolio. So why is that? Because real estate offers you something that other businesses cannot offer you. Like, for instance, in a normal business, to get started in a normal business, I don't want to name a particular business, you may need thousands, tens of thousands, or millions of dollars to get started. Real estate, you need no money at all. As a matter of fact, in these videos, we're going to show you that although there are businesses that could be started for $1 million or to be bought for $2 million, in these videos on this channel, we are going to show you how to get it without your money, without no money of your own. So this is the whole idea of this channel and this video. So what do you need? What kind of skill do you need in order for you to have this kind of business success? Well, the first skill we need is the skill of networking. We have to be able to network with people. People's skill is important because what we are doing in these videos is showing you that if you have an idea of a business, you don't necessarily need personally to have the money. We're going to show you what to do to get the money, if that's what you want. But if you want a quick turnaround, you don't need any money. You just, flip the business. All right? So first, you need a connect. You need some kind of networking skill. When we say networking, we're not talking about network marketing. When we say networking, we're talking about connecting with someone who will hear your story of what you do and be interested in partnering with you. That's the number one skill you need. The number two skill you need is negotiation. You have to be able to negotiate. When we say negotiate, we are not talking about lowballing somebody. That's not what this is not, if this is the video you're looking for, this is not what we talk. We're not lowballing anybody. For instance, we're going to show you that if you're going to buy a business, like real estate is buying a business, most people don't know that. For instance, if I'm going to buy a property that have 2 units, I'm buying a business. I'm not buying a property. You get it? So if I'm going to buy a business and the business owner wants $2 million for it, well, if I don't have any money, I don't have any power to negotiate. So what we can do, we have other things that we can negotiate on to give them their money and still come out without any money of our own. That's what we're talking about with negotiators. So you have to understand negotiation, how it works, and when to present it. What kind of business can I buy, can I purchase that will give me the opportunity to negotiate in the best terms for me and for the business owner, the seller of the business. All right, so first we're going to look at a business that, a real estate business that I purchased, how much I paid for it, how much it was sold for, how much it cost to bring the business up to standard, how long it took, and in giving you that, you will get an idea of the type of business to get into and timeline, how long it will take to get that business off the ground. So this is the business that I found. It was a single family home, and it was a high-end property. It was a luxury home. The home was valued at $750,000, but the owner was selling it for $250,000. The reason for that is because the business owner knew that in 3 months' time, they will not have enough money to pay the taxes, to pay the mortgage, to upkeep the house. It's going to be a wrap for him, so he wants to get out now, save his credit, and that kind of stuff. So I came in on a good time. All right, so I bought the property. I put a contract on the property for $250. It's worth $700. So as you can see there is a $500,000 lying on the table waiting to be had. All right, so it's a luxury home. The property had a pool, and the pool was not functioning, so that's a cost. The yard was not properly kept, that's a cost. So we put that together. We knew what the cost was for the pool, and what the cost was for the yard. And what the cost was, we knew going in to market the property. So we have to market the property, how much it's going to cost to market the property, how much it's going to cost to close the property, how much it costs for the closing costs, how much all that's going to cost. So when we figure that out, we realize that when we say we, my partner and I, I'm going to show you how you cannot go in. That's why I'm talking about network. You don't want to do this on your own. You have to have a partner or a few partners. So my team figured out it's going to cost us too much, and we didn't want to put in that kind of money to get that business started for ourselves, because we really was thinking about renting it out to a corporate entity. And this is a strategy that we're going to be teaching you along as we go. When you buy these type of properties, you have to have a corporate entity to help you. They will pay whatever you charge, they're going to pay for it. All right. So we decided, look, you know what? This is going to be too much. So what do we do? How do we get the property? How do we buy it? Remember, we are buying this property. We have no money to close on the property. At that time, we had no credit. We had no job. We had nothing. All right. So how are we going to buy it? Well, we put a contract on it. And once you have a contract on this business, it does not matter what kind of business. Remember, I'm telling you here now. It does not, think about the business that you want to buy. A restaurant, it doesn't matter. You don't have to have the money to do it. I'm going to show you how to do it. So we didn't have the money. So how are we going to buy $750,000 for $250,000 without any money? Well, we have enough money for the earnest money to seal the property, to make sure that the property is had. We have a contract in our hand. Now, we have a contract in our hand. We decided we are not going to close personally on this deal. We could have done what is called a simultaneous closing, but that was too much for us. We didn't want to go into that at the time. We're going to explain all of that later on when we're talking about other properties. All right, so this business, you can start it without no cash of your own. So what did we decided? Okay, so we decided, you know what? How about selling this business? Well, actually selling the contract of the business. So we had the contract to purchase. We had a 45-day time limit. It took us 30 days to actually sell the contract. And the reason for that is because we were new at the time. We didn't have enough connection. That's why we tell you the first thing you need to do is to be able to have network. You have a network. So we didn't understand that at the time. Okay? So we went to a real estate club later on, and that's how we got somebody to buy the contract. So that's a network. A real estate investing club is a network of business owners who goes there to find out about the business deals. So when we got there, if we had known it before, it would have been easier, and we might not have flipped the contract. We could have closed, because in that club, there were all the people who were there to help us to take the property for our own. But we didn't understand it at the time. So for now, what we did, we sold the contract. We come with a good amount of money when we sold that contract, and the business owner, sorry, not the business owner, well, the potential business owner, the one who is buying the contract, he took the property, he closed on the property, he fixed the property, and he sold the property for almost $1 million 6 months later. Are you seeing how we lose out there? But at the time, we didn't understand how that worked. So we're telling you how to do it. So all our clients, all our partners, we teach them how to operate in this type of business. So there's a certain way that you can operate. You can have your partners, you can have your friends, your neighbors who can help you. So remember, in this type of business, this is the business of real estate. You're gonna invest in this. You're gonna buy it. It's a business. It is not something that people say is a normal way of investing. No, it's a business. So with the business, you have to have a good business model. So our business model now is when we get the contract of it, we negotiate with partners so that partners could come in and we close on the business and we fix the business and sell the business later on for a higher profit margin. All right, so that's how we do it. We don't like to keep too much of the business because, as you can see, it takes a lot to upkeep businesses. So this is how we do it. So we need to understand this. So if you want to be able to get into this type of business, first of all, you have to have networking skills. You have to network with people who you can find as partners, because if you don't have partners, you will not be able to be successful. And then the other thing you need to do is to understand negotiation. To explain to you the negotiation, the owner was not actually selling the property for $250,000. The owner was actually selling the property for $500,000. Listen to this. But I got him to sell me the property, to give me a contract on the property for $250,000. How is that possible? Well, he owed $250,000 to the bank. And I say to him, I says, how long have you been trying to sell this property? It has been a little while and nobody wants the property. And his time is coming. It's too close for him. So I said, how about if I buy the property for what you owe on the mortgage? And when I close on the property, okay, I can decide if I want to give you anything on it. He said yes. So that's how I got it for $250,000 as opposed to what he was selling for $500,000, $5K. That's what I mean when I said you have to be able to have some kind of negotiation skills. Not necessarily you yourself, but at least somebody on your team, because you need to have a team. So if you don't have the negotiation skills, you have someone in the team to do it, or hire somebody to do it. You're like, where will we get the money? Well, you have a property, think about it, that is valued $5K, $500K. Hello, let the person put a contract on the person and let the person know, listen, when we close on this property, when we close on this business, this is what I'm going to give you. They're going to come into the deal. All right? Somebody, if you don't have networking skills, get somebody on your team to be networking. I'm going to pay them. Same principle. You have to be able to negotiate. You are a negotiator. All right? So this is how we do it. This is what we did. And in our next video, we are going to show you how we partner with a business owner to take over 50% of their manufacturing business. So we got into manufacturing, and we're going to show what kind of money that manufacturer company made and how we took over that business. All right, so this is it. We thank you for watching the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell, and see you in the next video where we're going to talk about how we took over a business 50-50 partnership with no money. Well, no money of our own. All right, until next time. Bye.